What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Regain27. I'm back again with another video, and today, people, I just want to talk about the Nintendo Switch. Of course, the first year anniversary is about to approach upon us. We basically got like about 3 more weeks left, and it's just a lot of great things going on for Nintendo. A lot of great things going on for Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo audience. And basically, I just want to just talk about the sales of the Switch and what is possibly going to put Nintendo position-wise in the gaming industry as far as the home console, because it's past a few generations as far as the home console goes. They haven't been taken seriously because of the demographic in which Nintendo has been marketing their console towards, and it seems that they is doing the complete opposite of what they've been doing as far as marketing. Because when it comes to the Wii U, when it comes to the Wii, it was just basically marketed towards kids, and doing that a lot of adults play Nintendo games, but they marketed towards the kids, and it basically turned off a lot of adults. And the GameCube, on the other hand, it was the same way. Don't get me wrong, that was probably the most hardcore Nintendo system that we had, you know, in years, but now we got the Switch, and the Switch has basically been taken more seriously because of the sales of the system, what it brings to the table. I know a lot of people saying that it's not a beast of a console as far as specs, but what the console offers is, of course, it's a hybrid as well. It's a portability hybrid. So by this thing having 2 different ways of playing, Nintendo did the smart thing by combining both of their fan bases from the console to the handheld, knowing that the handheld has always outsells the home consoles every generation. And that's why they did what they did. They merged both of the consoles and brought over the Nintendo audience from the handheld and the console, and boom, we got the Switch, and the Switch is doing very well. It takes more than that for the console to sell. You need to have a steady fan base. You need to have more than just Nintendo gamers buying your console, because if you just had nothing but Nintendo gamers, then you might have like another Wii U situation. That's why Nintendo is marketing this console towards everybody. And when you look at the commercials on TV, you see a lot more adults in these TV commercials, so they can basically telling adults that, hey man, like, you can come and play our games on our console. You don't always have to go to Xbox. You don't always have to go to PlayStation. The games that they got, we going to eventually get on their console. They got some hardcore games on the system right now. Of course, they just got Doom ported over. You got Skyrim that's on the console. You got Wolfenstein about to come, and these games are coming left and right, Of course, Dark Souls Remastered just got announced. So Nintendo, they trying to basically get everybody to buy their console. They even said that they want everybody to buy the console. Matter of fact, they want everybody to buy more than one console. So basically, what they trying to do is gravitate everybody to this console. I know a lot of people looking at this console saying that, hey man, it's not a powerhouse. Not a powerhouse. It doesn't provide 4K 60. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do that. The online is dog shit. Well, technically, online is not all that, and I'm just kind of curious on the online that's supposed to be released later on this year. It's I believe it's like $5 a month, or you can pay like $20 a year, something like that. But yeah, I'm kind of curious on what they're gonna do with that. Hopefully, that the online will be a lot better, and that's probably why a lot of these third-party games that focus solely on the online. That's probably why it's coming out later on this year in the fall. We got the Call of Duties coming out. Of course, you got other games that focus online. So basically, like I was saying, man, the Switch, it's sold about 15 million by now, and basically we still got a few more weeks until the anniversary of this console. And the Switch I sold the Wii U, and the Wii U has been out for over 5 years. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That is crazy, man. And like I say, man, I'm glad Nintendo got their heads out their asses, because the shit that they put us through, us Nintendo fans, these past few years, it was hell. It was headache. It was an embarrassment. It was an abomination. And I'm glad that they actually listened to the fans this time. And just looking at the first year of the Switch, the reason why it had a really great first year, not only they did great in marketing, they basically put a lot of heavy hitters out the very first year, like the Legends of the Breath of the Wild was the launch game. And you got Mario Odyssey was one of their last games they put out towards the end of the year. Of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out. It's not a top tier game, but it starts to grow on a lot of Nintendo fans because as far as I know, this is the best selling Xenoblade game in the series on a Nintendo platform, and it just came out. So this Xenoblade game has a potential of being one of Nintendo's top tier games. And I think the reason why that they put this game out the first year, because, you know, when you go back to Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, great game, but they put that game out towards the end of the Wii's life cycle when everybody then put the Wii's in the closet and went back to PS3 and Xbox 360. Same thing they did with Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. Like it came out like the last year and a half of the Wii U life cycle. Everybody put up their Wii U's. Nobody had nothing to play. So that's why the sales hadn't done that well, because of the time. The timing was bad of releasing those games. Those great games. It deserved a lot more great sales, but that's probably why they rushed this game. And the reason why I say they rushed this game, because this game got performance issues. There's been a lot of issues, a lot of bugs that's been going on with this game. But I think the reason why they rushed it so they can basically get those early sales. And of course, I always stress about that. Like, if the game if it ain't working properly, if it's not ready, then don't release. That's one thing I'm gonna criticize Nintendo. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 wasn't fully ready because of all the issues that they got going on. That's why I hadn't got it, because they still getting patches. I think they got like 3 patches already, and it's still having performance issues from what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's why they released that game the first year, because they know the potential of the sales of this game, and the game is selling really well. Of course, you got Splatoon 2. Splatoon was a smash hit on the Wii U, and it was a good thing Nintendo put this out the very first year of the Switch, so Nintendo can basically tell the new Nintendo audience that, hey man, like, this is a Nintendo franchise as well. We want y'all to try this out, and a lot of people love it. It sold really well. And it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Of course, you got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that came out. Like, a lot of these Nintendo top tier heavy hitters came out the very first year, and that's why it translated into the Switch selling about 15 million the first year. I don't even say the first year, because the first year's not even up yet. Whenever March 3rd gets here, that will be the first year. And they about to, if you want to talk about the Switch and the Xbox One, like, yeah, they about halfway there of catching up to the Xbox One, and that's a bad thing for Xbox. And that's another video. Y'all know I'm a huge Xbox fan, but yeah, Nintendo's about to embarrass Microsoft, because whenever the Switch outpace the Xbox, whenever it gets to that point, boys, I'm gonna do some heavy ranting about Xbox, because yeah, I'm still pissed about that gamepad. But yeah, like, the first year was a success, marketing, great games, and now we got the second year of the Switch about to approach us, March 3rd, and of course they got some exclusives that's coming out too. You know, they got the Mario Tennis. Got the Kirby's, got the Yoshi's. You know, it's like the lower tier Nintendo games. But the ones that I'm looking forward towards is the Fire Emblem. I'm looking forward towards Metro Prime 4. Hopefully that comes out this year. You know, there's some great games that's coming out. Hopefully Pokemon Stars come out this year. But like I say, man, a lot of great things coming out for the Switch. In order for the Switch to basically sell another whopping 15 to 20 million this year, they have to have a lot of great exclusives on top of great third-party support. That's why I'm thinking, you know, whenever that Nintendo, that service come out, the online service in the fall, I really think it has something to do with Call of Duties. You have something to do with a lot of these games that focus solely on online. So that's what I'm thinking. And if a lot of y'all over there thinking that the Switch can't run these games just because it's a little bit less powerful than the Xbox One, then y'all losing y'all minds. Like, these developers, these publishers, first thing they looking at is the sales of the Switch. Second thing they're looking at is the demographic. How's Nintendo marketing this system? Are they marketing this system towards kids like they did with the Wii U and the Wii? Or are they marketing this console toward hardcore gamers, in which they've been doing? So they're looking at that as well. And a lot of these third-party games that's on the Switch actually sold really well. So yes, they're looking, they got their eyes, they're watching the sales of a lot of these games, and a lot of these third-party games that's on the Switch sold really well. So yeah, it'd be kind of stupid and ludicrous for a lot of these third parties to just keep passing over on the Nintendo Switch because of the specs. That's just stupid. Like, just look at the Wii. Even though the Wii was way less powerful than the 360 and the PS3, they still got a lot of third-party games. Lots of third-party games. It's all about the install base. It's all about the demographic of that console. And what we looking at with the Switch, yes, it's going to get all those third-party games. Yes, we know that a lot of these third-party games that came out these past few weeks or few months, like Monster Hunter World, you got the Resident Evil 7, there's a lot of these games that came out. Like, y'all gotta remember, these games has been in development for like 3 to 4 years, and a lot of people didn't even know that the Switch was even in development. So y'all gotta just give it time and just relax and be patient, because like I say, if the Switch wound up being around 25 to 30 million on the install base by the end of this year, then y'all really think these third-party companies is going to ignore the Switch? Like, come on, that's just fanboy, fuckboy thinking, man. that's all I gotta say about that, man. But like I say, man, like, this has been a wonderful ride with the Switch. It's gonna be another great year, a lot of great exclusives, and like I say, it's gonna be a whole bunch of third-party ports coming over. Like, I'm gonna be real, y'all think Nintendo is putting a whole bunch of ports from the Wii U over? Y'all better expect a lot of third-party ports and new games come to the system. Like, Nintendo stated that they want to prolong the Switch for 5 to 7 years. So that tells you something. They got the games, they got the support, and all they need to do is get that online running, right? And give us those other features like achievements, those other features like web browser. That's other stuff that I would love on my Nintendo console. So like I said, it's just a beginning of something really, really special. And I basically just want to hear y'all thoughts about y'all experience with the Switch in the first year. Do y'all think the Switch is going to outpace the Xbox One within 2 years? I would say I think the Switch is going to be at 30 million by the end of this year, and the end of next year, I'm gonna say about sometime in 2019. I think the Switch is going to pass the Xbox One. That's just my prediction. But what do y'all think? What's your overall thoughts about the Nintendo Switch in this first year? Y'all give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter. And once again, it's your boy JDauntless. Have a good day.